Okay, so now let's go over what conditions are. So let's just make a new file and I'll call it conditions.py or just conditions since okay, so now I have my new conditions file. So basically what a Python condition is it's just saying so if this is true, if this something is true, then we're going to do stuff. So let's say I'll like print. Okay, so basically this is the gist of what conditions are. You have like a condition, as the name implies, and then you have some code that you can do, and you can do whatever you want inside of this. So let's just say that I take some input from the user. So if I just say that the user can make a decision, and that will be equal to an input, and they can say, do you want something to happen? And then they can say yes or no, y or n. So now that the user has made their decision, now we want something to happen if they say y, and something else to happen if they say n. So what we can say is that if the user's decision is equals to y, then we want to print, yay, you pressed yes. Alright, so now let's see how this code all works. So here, this is just simple, we're just getting the input, and then here, what we're doing is we're just saying if, and then this decision is equal to y. So the reason we have two equal signs here is because if we didn't have two equal signs here, if we just had one equal sign, then Python would think that we were just assigning a variable value, just like we were doing over here with the decision. However, since we say an equals, Python knows that we're just checking if they have the same value. And then we have a colon over here, which is basically just telling Python that, okay, after this is where our if statement code is going to happen, and we're no longer like checking the condition. And then after this, we have an indent, which is usually you can just press a tab and you can get an indent in most code editors. Anyways, after that, we have our code and we have our print statement that's going to happen in here. And we can have multiple lines of code in here. They just need to have an indent in front of them. So I can just add another print statement. And I'll just say, hello.